Hello, all my Virgo friends. Welcome to your May 1st through 15th reading for 2020. Many blessings to you all. This is a collective reading for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your reading. With that being said, let's move forward in our beautiful energy of the first half of May. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome this beautiful, blessed reading. Thank you. All right, Virgos, we're moving in the right direction. Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, Three of Cups, and Four of Swords. Relationships, love life, and spiritual life, we have the Page of Coins, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Coins. That's your Virgo energy, the coins. We have the Nine of Swords in career and finance, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. The initial underlier is the Four of Wands, so this is stable, good communication, and feeling very, very sturdy and protected. It can be a family energy or a work energy. Either way, if you haven't got this energy, it is on the way to you. This is a very secure feeling. So we're moving back to feeling a little better about things. We have moving in the right direction, launching in the right direction. You may be beginning something new. This is having planned it out or using your experience to help you move forward, leaving the negativity behind, heading into the divine light. That's what this beautiful moon is. It's your higher self guiding you forward. Always means going in the right direction though, so it's always a positive thing. You may be in a place where you feel a little bit exhausted or a lot exhausted. You may feel like you've been really struggling to finish something, and you're just going, oh my goodness, when is it going to finally be time to move forward? Well, this is the last piece, so it's telling you don't give up 5 minutes before your miracle. You're almost to the 10, and the 10 is closure of that cycle. So the struggle or the effort, the heavy effort, is about to pay off. So don't give up. You're almost there. Take a breath and then get up and keep going. We have the Three of Cups here, which means there's somebody navigating to assist you here, because this is these little seraphim are deliberately tipping these cups to overflow into this cup. And this is your cup. So somebody's working behind the scenes to assist you. If you have a friend who is trying to rally for you, to either support you in some way or to help you maybe get a job, somebody you know, as soon as you're able to move forward, or getting some kind of wonderful blessing that allows you to move forward. It may not even be at a job. It could be the blessing of the right people showing up, the right situation, and the universe is working that out for you. So whether it's an actual person or spiritual energy, you are being put ahead of getting extra. Okay, we like the overflow of blessings. Now we have the Four of Swords here, which means being in a low vibration emotionally, energetically. So you have to be able to restore yourself. This is very much tied to this exhausted energy over here with that Nine of Wands, because you've got movement happening. So you want to be fully restored. So allow yourself to ground yourself, center and focus. Allow that energy, your vitality. Sit out in the sun for a minute. Do things that make you happy. And if you're recovering, if you are recovering from something, it could be a minor thing, or it could be a major thing. Allow yourself to fully restore and get healed all the way before you try to get back out there and do things. So a lot of heavy emotions are happening, but people are also having, you know, their own things they're going through. So this can be totally about recovering from whatever it is, emotionally or physically. Here's the Page of Pentacles, and this is somebody making a commitment or an offer of a commitment. This may be you making a commitment as well, Virgos, because this is your Virgo energy. This is lovely because what they're saying is this is you either getting something, some funding, either a job, or if you're trying to do something, getting some money coming in here. Somebody's offering this money, and you're looking at the future kind of a little trepidatious because, you know, things are happening, and you may be cautiously observing what next. So this is telling you, if you wisely use that resource and you make the most of it by doing whatever it is yourself, you have the benefit of cutting out the middleman and keeping all the profit. So it means you get to work for something that will allow you to achieve a better expansion. We'll talk more with this next set of cards. There may be, this is the relationship, love life, and spiritual life, but it also is household energy. So you may be doing something regarding an expense that comes in from your household. You're being able to provide for that. Now, career and finance, we've got the Nine of Swords here. So some of you may be working in a place that you're not really too keen on jumping right back into the barrel if you're being called back into work, or it may be the nervousness about finding work. This is that Nine of Swords energy. This is all in your head, so don't let yourself get too carried away with the fear. This is doubt. This is self-sabotage energy. So we don't want to let that breed too long, because it's normal to have fear, but feel the fear and do it anyway, because you've got to be able to move past the fear in order to claim this. So there's an Eight of Pentacles here, which is some kind of learning process or a better understanding of something that allows you to be more prosperous. Some of you may be getting a new job, or you're getting the on-the-job training, which is why there's a little bit of fear, because you don't know the job well enough to feel like you're totally comfortable, but you will be provided what you need. We have the Five of Pentacles here, which is where you go, well, what can I do to make this happen faster? It's not going as fast as I want, or I need this money to hurry up. So you have to be careful about putting out the lack vibration, and understand that the universe is working it out in the best timing possible. It knows if you're in need. It knows. The universe knows. It's trying. It's well, no, it's not trying. It's doing it. The universe doesn't have to try. It just, what happens is energy has to line up, and so everybody has free will. So there's little caveats to the timing, and sometimes the timing is working out better than we understand. We want it to just be done with so we can stop worrying about it, but the universe has a better plan, so we have to trust that. It is working on the situation for those of you who are in that kind of predicament. Here is the beautiful second half. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Virgos, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much. Here's a whole bunch. Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light they are intended. And we appreciate your guidance as always. Thank you for this blessed reading. So these came out. Well, that's a wonderful one. Seven of Cups. There's that Three of Pentacles a second time. The Gemini Lover's energy. And a beautiful, generous offer coming in. There's the Fool, new beginnings, yay. We have the Six of Rods and the Hanged Man. We have the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, ready and able. And there's the call back to work or to your new job. Wow, he's showing up a lot. So this is good old devil energy, which is also the Capricorn major arcana. And he is also fear, doubt. He can be addictive behavior. It could be anything. It could be just being addicted to being negative, or seeing the glass half empty, the glass empty. That was fun. So this is having, you got to overcome this. And if it's a toxic person in your life, you definitely have to get past it. I don't think so. I think this is just the fear of, you might as well call him COVID, because that's that kind of, he's penetrating almost every reading. So that tells me that's the underlying fear that's sitting over here, just kind of nagging at you. Listen, that's not going to go away anytime soon, and we should have a healthy respect for it, because the minute you stop paying attention to it, that's when you start slipping. So you've got to maintain your vigilance and keeping yourself safe and doing all the right things to keep yourself safe. So it is lurking, and we just have to be able to guard against it. The good news is we know about it. So it's not going to sneak up on us. We have to be in a place of standing vigilant. So you just do the right things. You're going in the right direction, leaving negativity behind, launching forward. We have the Seven of Cups, which is blessings in abundance. I call it the dump truck load of blessings, because it's what it means is you've been waiting and wanting for something, and all of it shows up at once. Every little thing that's going on, that you've been held back from, and you're like, I can't wait till we can do this again, or I want to hurry up and go back to work, or I want to be able to see my friends. So it's all coming in at once. So even the abundance part. So that's the only caveat to this card. That's the only negative part of it, is that it's overwhelming all at once. So hit the ground running, because it's going to come at you. Everything's going to click into gear. So this is the Nine of Rods, where you're just exhausted from all this extra that's been going on. And it's telling you, focus on getting ready, getting the details ready. Focus on making yourself ready for going back to work, or dealing with all the changes that are coming, right? So here is the Three of Cups, saying the universe is tilting the benefit in your favor. So this is a blessing coming in. We have to remember to receive the blessing. Don't be in a place where you're too proud when the universe is offering, because even though it's coming through a person, that's the only way the universe can share with you, is to put it in someone else's heart to give you some benefit of something. And it's their blessing you'll be blocking if you don't, not only your blessing, because you're saying no, but you're also blocking the person who's trying to relieve their karmic debt, because they're being prompted by the universe to do something nice for you or good for you. So receive the blessing gratefully, because you're not helping just yourself, you're helping the person who's giving. Now we have the Lover's energy, which is a beautiful energy to go with that. That's the Gemini major arcana, but it also means nurturing, loving, generous energy. If it's a relationship, hallelujah, this is a really good relationship. This means it's a kind of a soul bond energy. But if it's talking about the nurturing of the universe itself, this is the gift it's trying to give, is your security, and it's trying to help you. Now, it can also be a healing energy for those of you who are going through that kind of issue. Now, this is letting yourself fully recover, fully restore. And you've got this Knight of Cups here, which is the beautiful cup that's down here. Someone's trying to reach out and assist you in some way. Now, this can be a job offer, which cures the stress that you're under. or an assistance in whatever recovery effort you need. So this usually means a heartfelt offer. So it can be work or a person trying to help you. So we have the Page of Pentacles, which is a really good financial commitment coming in. It's an offer or a negotiation of a commitment. And then we have the Fool. This is an ending of one cycle and the beginning of the next. So we're starting our journey with our happy little innocent heart. Sorry. Bringing in the next cycle, starting the next chapter. So we're beginning again from the beginning again. But that's okay because you've closed one door and another door opens. So this is looking out at the future with a little bit of, you know, seeing the storm clouds kind of worries you a little because you know everything isn't just sunshine and roses. However, rain is necessary too. So you're going to come through this like a champion. This is the Six of Rods. This means a victory. You've got the laurel wreath on the rod and on his helmet. That's the signal of the victory coming in. Being head and shoulders above the rest, and the beautiful sun in the background is always a good omen. That means having everything fully restored, okay? The Three of Pentacles, where you're literally doing the work yourself in order to bring through the abundance that you need. And the Hanged Man, which is telling you to take a different perspective. Allow yourself to step back and see the whole picture, because there's a lot of moving parts and we can get hyper focused on one area and completely miss out on something else. So we have to keep that full picture in our mind of what we're doing all this for. What is our ultimate goal? Don't get so caught up in it though that you worry yourself. Just realize that you've got to know everything involved, or you only have half the picture or part of the picture. So you want to be in the place of understanding what's coming, what's our next step. Just, we can't know how everything's going to be, but we can start to visualize it. And that's what this High Priestess is about. It says, get out of your head and into your higher self energy. Surrender yourself to the universe and allow it to guide you. This is letting your higher self be the guiding source to get you out of this fear mind. As you do that, you will start to learn. You'll be given the knowledge that you need. If you're training for a new job or you're learning how to do something new to bring in additional income, focus on that and allow yourself to be given the knowledge you need. Just know that when you listen to your higher self, everything will fall into place that you need. And you won't have to stress about it. Stay in that place of openness. Now, with the Queen of Swords here and this Eight of Pentacles, it tells me some of you are getting a new job because the interview is, you know this, you got the knowledge that you need to get you as far as you need to go. You may have to learn something new, but they're pulling you in to this job because you are an excellent choice. So that's acing an interview here with the Queen of Swords. It may not start as fast as you want it to. They may say, okay, in 2 weeks, or you may do the interview and feel great about it and not hear anything for a week. Don't worry, they're working it out. They're getting everything ready because you are getting the call to action here, which means they're calling to tell you, hey, we've done the background checks, we've done everything. When can you start? We're gonna bring it in. So don't be worried if you do this interview and get a little lag time. You haven't been forgotten. Many blessings to you, my Virgos. Have a wonderful first half of May. I'll see you again in the middle of May. And thank you for all your beautiful comments and energy. Love, light, and abundance to you all. Namaste.